Okay.
Look at this.
It's like you just performed minor surgery on my belly, I think.
Really? Like liposuction?
Perhaps.
This is what 5 pounds of fat looks like on your body. Can you see it? It's gross and squishy and all kinds of things.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The stats are staggering. More than 73,000 Bexar County residents have diabetes.
Yeah, after the break, we're going to talk to an expert that specializes in helping teach diabetics how to better manage their disease and how you can take this 5 pounds of fat off of you so you can be healthier. We'll have all that after the break right here on Fox News First.
Okay, 7:20 now. Time for Fox Family and Health. We already threw out the number for you, but more than 73,000 Bexar County residents have been diagnosed with diabetes. That's about 7% of the population. Our next guest is in town this week to help teach diabetics how to better manage their disease, and she's brought some props. A little show and tell we'll do for you. Dr. Bracho is here from California. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. We showed this already, and this is, I guess, gross is one way to describe it, but it kind of puts it in perspective. I mean, this is what a lot of us are carrying around. This is 5 pounds of fat, right?
That's right. But since people don't see it, they think, well, you know, I'm just looking a little bit overweight.
Yeah. So there's the picture right there. And now we mentioned you're here in town from out west. You're going to be here through tomorrow. Explain why it is that you came here and what your message is to people, a lot of people in San Antonio who are dealing with diabetes.
Well, I came here because there is an organization that is called WellMed that is training people with diabetes to teach people with diabetes. And that is very powerful because diabetes is a condition that doesn't belong to the doctor. It doesn't belong to anyone but the person with diabetes. And if the person with diabetes doesn't decide and engage in managing their own condition, then it's not possible to do that. And really, diabetes is a disease that doesn't have to kill people. Right. It doesn't have to disable people. It can be managed, but it cannot be cured. So people have to become friends with their own diabetes and understand that this is with them. Hopefully, they are going to die with diabetes, but they are not going to die of diabetes.
Right. Embrace it, I guess, is what you're saying. You brought a couple of other props, too, and they got my attention because you mentioned fast food. And I don't know if you want to reach over and show us what you have right there, because I know you use the props, as we said, and you've used sugar cubes to explain what we're putting in our bodies all the time.
Right. So this is a large soda.
This plate
with some of the sugar in the bread of a hamburger.
So explain, this is what we would have in a typical combo meal.
And really what people need to understand is that 4 grams of carb is this sugar cube. When they eat 2 tortillas and they have 28 grams of carbs, you are eating 7 of this. You have to think in every time you eat grams of carbs, think in 4 grams being this cube.
See, next time I have a flour tortilla, now I'm going to see that plate of sugar.
You have to. And in that, for example, in a hamburger, you are going to have all of this amount of lard. It is 1 teaspoon of lard for 10 grams of fat. When you read in those snacks that we love to eat, 10 grams of fat, you are pretty much eating 1 teaspoon of lard.
And that's the sugar, again, that you've got in the other tray.
This is the sugar, yeah. But this is the sugar in the bread and the soda. So what happens is that a person with diabetes has difficulties processing their sugar. So they need to eat in moderation. The new information on diabetes says that a person with diabetes can eat anything they want in moderation. Right. But if you can picture this, a person like me needs 1,500 calories per day. Right. A hamburger with a large soda has more than that, and it's just 1 meal.
And I bet, I mean, you see the reaction that I just got, because I didn't know about this, but that, again, it hits home, I think, harder than when you just talk about it. You actually show people what they're eating.
Right. Now, imagine the power of having a person with diabetes that is struggling with managing their own condition, teaching other person. It is powerful. It provides a lot of support. People with diabetes sometimes don't want to deal with that. They want to go on vacation from their disease. The disease doesn't go on vacation. We need to actually learn and deal with it.
We appreciate it, Dr. Bracho. This is fascinating stuff, and you really have put it in perspective. So thank you, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay, 7:24. Never going to have a tortilla again. Not really. But Sean's going to come back with a 7-day forecast in just a little while. He'll tell us about some changes that may be on the way. And a little bit later, you watch the